Hello everybody, this is Commander Starlock. Welcome to my stream. Just checking that everything is all fine. Yep, everything looks okay. All up and going. Happy days. So welcome back. I know this is quite close to my last stream that we had the epic crash of all crashes, hopefully. Touch wood. I am touching wood here. Nothing that extreme will happen with this. This is my pride and joy. My MD-80 by Rotate Sims. You can buy this on explain.org. I'm not sponsored by them, I hope you admit. I just like to say where you can get the stuff from. So if you see something you like, you can go actually, or you're looking at this, you can go actually that's quite a nice aircraft. The model is nice. I do like it in this skin. It's not the smoothest at the moment because of certain factors, as I haven't turned up shaders up to the maximum for optimization, but it still looks gorgeous. Still looks amazing. I do apologise about the VAT Sim traffic in Explain. I don't know how to match the models if that is what's meant to be shown there. That just seems default to me. I think could be an issue with Explain at the moment. This is something I noticed with flying on P3D, that the models are very realistic to what the person's aircraft is. So let's have a look see here, for example. Just doing a quick experiment while we're here. So let's get my iPad, see what the score is. Let's see if I can see this guy here. So next door to me I should have, let's query who he is. He hasn't got a route yet. BFI. Doesn't say on this app what type of aircraft he's meant to be flying in. But oh well. It's not a drama, it's traffic either way. That's probably my only complaint. So let's hop into the flight deck and let's get this set up. What am I doing? Internal. I've come so used to P3D lately as well. This is amazing, like how the sun shines through here. I do like this cockpit. Okay, there we go, must switch on. Okay, bear with me. That should be up okay. Don't touch those, that says normal. Leave floodlight off at the moment. Turn the console lights up. Makes life a bit more of a dream. Quick stall test. Stall. New dampener on. No worries about stewards on this one either. I do like this panel on here which informs you what you need to do. So to auto, happy days. That's okay. I don't need to worry about that because you can fiddle that with gullies off. Okay, that should be that. All I need to do is turn up this, turn up that, turn up this, get rid of that. Okay, so that's all I've done. Let's lock this here and let's start to program the FNC. So reference airport we're at is LP, oh sorry. LPMA. Palmer. Actual GPS position. Palmer to LXGB. Let's go back to menu. Pause. Actually, I'll have to go up here. I'm going to have to change this. Okay, that looks fine. What we'll do is go back to main menu, go out from that view, go back up here. I think we can force a line. Yeah, we'll leave that for a minute. We'll fuel the bird up. So at the moment we got a total fuel weight of 11,000. We need about 14,000 in here. So file, edit weights and balances. So what we do, total fuel weight. Okay, done. Apply changes. There we go. So we're fueled up, we're quite heavy. So we're a heavy bird. So that's all fine. We'll quickly go up here. Sorry about this, guys. Just working out what's up with my alignment. Go back to line. What's going on here? Let's put paperwork down, don't need that now. Go back to menu, position. Which is not the best view of the FMC I could ever have. Let's lock it to that, that's better. Do I need to enter gate really? Flight. A7. It may not work with this, but we'll find out in a second. Seven. Nope. Yeah. A7. Nope. Does not want that at all. Let's just try something quickly. Let's recenter my view. Align. Okay, we're in business, here we go, here we go. I knew you had to do something like this. GPS position, which would be the best. I can go in there. EP days, and then we can go up. Center that. Up to here, up to nav, up to nav. And then we need just to prep this. That can go up, that can go up. So that's all nice and lit. That's on. Flight director can go on. Let's go on to the legs. Legs. Okay, we have to make this bit up ourselves. There's no departure. Okay, I'm going to quickly hop off for a second. Just going to have a little look-see. What runway number it is again from here? 05, happy days. So depart. Five. Yep. Execute route. Let's go to legs. Back. Route. I think this one. There we go. Degun to Degun, okay. what we'll do is go back into menu, pause route LPMA to, sorry about this guys, just want to make sure we get this right, LXGB. Normally you should get execute sort of thing, but oh well. Depart. I'll just delete that discontinuity. Okay, we'll see what happens with that. I'm having a bit of a pink moment day with, or a bit of a mucked up day with setting this up. Okay, so we got all that, that's all done. Da, 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 da. All off. Da, da, da. Starter pump on. Also, what I'll do, quickly hop on to Squawk Box, show who's online, e.g. CC Center, and make sure we are on 2228, yeah, on that one. Are we squawking anything? Okay, we should be transmitting. Happy days. And what we'll do, we'll throw up the GUI or APU even. Yep, APU starting. That's good. That's what I like about this plane. It has a lot of stuff that's not in a common sense area, but one thing I like about the APU start system is you've got the APU readouts of what it's doing right above it to say, look, I am working, I'm creating power. Are you happy for me to carry on? Okay, I think we're done there. Let's set. Just not that one on at the moment. Extend those, but keep those off at the moment. Hydraulic controls are down here. Before I forget, that's what I like. It's very much of a pilot's aircraft, this, which I do like about this. Hello, sorry about that. I've been a bit. Hello, Turbo Fan and Jocko 33GC. I think you were on earlier. Yeah, hi. Are you studying to be a pilot? Are you? Okay. As I said earlier, I am. Pretty novice, yeah. The MD-80 is probably one of my favourite planes. This is my favourite pay. I would say it's on the verge, if not my favourite, on X-Plane 11 payware sim. It's very friendly for a novice like me to operate, but at the same time, I think it's very in-depth what it offers. And yes, I'm sorry I'm hopping around here, between your questions. And yeah, X-Plane 11. Really nice. I know this is me setting the plane up, not the fastest thing on planet Earth. Hey, we got a bit of a queue here. Okay, what we'll do, to be polite, is I'm going to announce what I'm doing. LPMA. Oops. Keep that in capitals so people know what I'm doing. Push and start. Just because there's a few other people here. Well, that's interesting. Yep, it says model fixing between the planes. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a thing I noticed between flying on P3D that on VAT Sim it seems to be better at giving a high detail model. So let's get my tug back out. There you go. Call my tug. Yeah, I have a few payware aircraft on here. That I have a few of them. There's some I can't use that only work on 10. That would like to work on here, but they either do work or they're very temperamental. But this is one of my more touchwood, more reliable aircraft as well. So what we'll do, since all the lights over here, I turn on my position strobes. I'll leave the ring lights off. So that's prepped. We'll start to get ready for that. And let's push back. And what we're going to do is pull that. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Start pumps are on. Ooh, that might help. That's what I forgot to do. That's before we get too carried away. Okay, that'll do about there, I think. Bye. We don't want to do that, so that's there. We've opened up those. So that's an auto. Your dampeners, Really sorry about this, guys. I'm just having a bit of a Mong moment. Pumps are all on. Systems on. Start pumps on. We don't need to heat the fuel. That can all go on. Let's make sure I've done all this correct. Still testing good with the air conditioning. Aha, I think that might be an issue. There we go. I knew it was to do with that. So let the the speed build up before we introduce the fuel. I'll do it about when it hits like 17 on this, 17, 18. I think it's about 19 when you're technically meant to do it. So we'll do it around about there. Bye bye, and we'll get rid of you. Make sure we're not holding anybody up. Another nice thing, you can actually look out in the aircraft here. How far through studying becoming a pilot are you? So I know it's quite a very expensive and, as I've roughly looked at it, and full respect to anybody who does go for it. So that's all started, happy days. Actually, I should have probably gone. Does seem to be a bit quiet my sim for some reason, which it could be because of recording. So okay, sounds are up. Yeah, that's all okay. It's not a drama. There we go. This call was a bit late with that, but oh well. Is been a bit naughty there. So I don't need start pumps on anymore. I can probably turn off the APU. That can run down. Should be turning off. Turn the packs back on. Weather travel unrestricted. Okay, that's reverse, just making sure. So we've done all that. What have we got here? Emergency light that's not armed. Air fuel fog. Armed. Parking brakes on. Flight recorder that turns on automatic. I think you can knock those down now. What we'll do is LPMA, LPMA, should read out capitals, taxi to runway, I think it's 05, wasn't it? Could be wrong. Here we go, let's release the parking brake. Second with this. Does not want to play ball for some reason. Let's do a quick control check from the outside. Aha, okay. I'm not nose wheel steering thing. Okay, happy days. That's what I pressed earlier. Sorry about this again. Lessons that you learn. So flight director's on. I'd want to go up to we'll set our altitude at 5,000 to start with. We haven't got any legs on here with heights restrictions. Nope, so we've got to do it all. Go up to 180, I think. Yeah, this is a nice aircraft, I admit. As you probably can see, it's one of the best cockpits you can get. The outside body of it is amazing. With the update it's received as well, a lot of these buttons do work now, so it's getting very close to being an actual study sim level aircraft. It's a very hard one to sort of read out between saying it is study, because you have people who argue it. I'm no expert myself, because I'm only a hobbyist pilot at best. Okay, we'll hold here, and we're going to say our intentions. LPMA. Do a quick look around, make sure there's nothing on the approach. Nothing on the approaches that I can see. LPMA. What's it called? It's like backtracking or something, isn't it? The word is I should have probably used there. Backtracking. Hello to everybody who's just joined. We are at, as said, it's what's the name? Madeira. We're at, and we're going to be flying to Gibraltar. This is where I flew to last week. I didn't live stream the flight here, and I had probably one of the best. You're gonna think I'm taking the mick now after you've seen the landing what I made earlier. I made one of the best landings on VAT Sim I have ever done. It was actually in this aircraft as well. And I'm not trying to hype myself up here. I'm not trying to go look, stand by for another awesome landing at Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a very hard landing. I think I've attempted it in the past a couple of times with very hit and miss results. So it is a very tricky turn, but this is pretty tricky. It's like, it looks very deceptive. I think this is either still down there as one of the world's most dangerous landings. Probably not as dangerous as it used to be. Bear in mind, I'm only using stock scenery here as well, which is a lot better than the stock scenery that's in P3D for here. So I had a little look see what it would look like in P3D. Now, some places on P3D do look pretty awesome, I hope you admit. I'm not here trying to diss P3D because as I said earlier, I do use it. It is a very good sim. So we'll see how this takeoff goes. I'm not very confident in the route planning. Normally it should go pinky sort of colour, doesn't it? this is where somebody comes out and says it's out of date, the information, or something crazy. But who knows? Okay, we're going to go on takeoff power. So flap set. Set our lights on to bright. We are almost good to go. Jury's off. IPU, so I'll keep calling jury because I'm ex-tanky. And the auxiliary power unit on the tank is called a GPU. So that's my abbreviations, so I keep going GPU. Okay, nothing up here, that's good. That's warning. I don't know why that's saying that. It doesn't normally say that. Yeah, brakes are set. That's set. Okay, we are ready to depart. Palmer. Off. Runway 05. Alright, let's build the speed up a wee bit. Okay, here we go. Let's put a bit of down pressure on the nose. Quite heavy today, so she's not going to be as energetic as she normally would be. Right, we can probably... Not the perfect takeoff ever, it wasn't. Okay. What we'll do, I'll put in out hold. Flight director, VNav. Auto throttle. Where are you? Where are you? There's the autopilot. There we go. To go up. So we want to climb up. Nav. I'll have to start this again because it's not. I've done something seriously wrong somewhere, so we will turn the bearing. Yeah, I think I've done something probably severely wrong. So what we'll do, we reload this file. Nope, we'll go do this. Sorry about this, guys. I do apologise. Apply changes. No. Custom. Let's move down there. Confirm. Start new flight. Start new flight. Yeah, epic failure. So put that on. In fact, what we might as well do is load into a new aircraft, and sorry about this. It's going to be just hop into start new flight. Just to reset all the settings back to cold and dark again. So let's hop back in. And this time let's go and try and set up the aircraft correctly, as I think I programmed the FMC completely wrong. I didn't want to do it in a flight like that, because knowing how I set it up, it's going to do something very wacky. So here we go. Cold and dark. Goodness sake, is this happening? Move back up the ramp. Confirm. Why are you doing this? Parking brake. Back into the plane. Let's reset everything again. Sorry about this, guys. I do seriously apologise, but this boy comes to the field about being a novice. It's not my day. Okay, round 3. Lucky times 3. Hopefully it all comes together now. Yeah, I do apologise about this, guys. It is... There you go, let's get rid of that. The parking brake is on. We're not going anywhere. Happy days. Let's plug it in. It's a nice feature here, which I should have probably shown you earlier, but this is... You can now toggle your GPU without having to put your emergency power on in this. Which is awesome. So we can do that. So put that to align, put that to align. And then we need to turn these on as well. Sorry about this. The same thing was going back to your scroll wheel support now, is that it's so easy just to accidentally scroll in. What we'll do, we'll lock view there. I am going to transform, not form. Okay. Downloads. Delete that. Put that one in. Okay, here we go. Position. LPMA. Okay, let's reset this. Happy days, we're in business, we are in business. So we set that to there, go to route, then we're going LPMA, LPMA to LXGB. X Great Britain. What? L sorry about this, guys. La Palma to LXGB. Okay, and normally you should. Okay, here we go. That's what I done wrong. Execute. Bosh. After all that grief. Okay, now we can go and do the perf. Wow. So what we'll do here. Weights and balances. We want. Checking, we want 14,000. We're a smidge over. We're very heavy, but we'll be fine. Apply changes. 14,000. Yep, happy days. Reserves 5. 85, my favourite thing. Cruising altitude is going to be at 32,000 feet if we will make it to there. Good. Okay. Take off. What's the outside temperature? Which is 21 Celsius, so it's quite warm here. 21. Happy days. Departure. We're departing off for 05 and execute. Okay, this is going a lot more smoothly now. Route discontinuity. Happy days. We are in business, as they would say. Okay, let's zero this. Turn the master caution off. Let's start setting this up to how we would want it before we go too far into stuff. So that needs to be on nav, that needs to be on nav. So leave that moment logo right. XP of. Yep. Yep. That's on. So normal test. So leave that off at the moment. That can go to 1. And then, sorry about this, guys. I'm just literally just trying to go through my flow that I have in my head. So I'll stick those up ready for takeoff. We will brighten my day with lighting that up. Let's check out my route. Happy days, that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, no business. Here's immediate right turn, airport data, return that off. We will turn seatbelt on. That. Anti-fog, engines, windshield on, anti-ice, windshield on. Engines can stay off. I think we are getting there. We are just about ready to spark her up in terms of auxiliary, so let's turn on the pumps. Starting it up, and we're going cool for the tug, so I'm just trying to be as efficient as I can. Tug's cooled. Yep, starting up, we're in business. This time don't forget the AP unit to remove it once we've done that. Let's remember to on, high, on. That seems to work. We are good. We are very good. So turn the ground power off. Plugins. Ground power unit is now off. Normal. Turn air conditioning on. So pumps are on, that's all fine. We'll prep this partly to rock and roll. We'll do a quick check out the side. Check out that side. Knock our vision lights on, strobes on. Actually, did we get back plugins? Yeah, they're still on. Okay, we're in business now. We have not set a departure. I think we haven't. No, we have. Updates. Best to check than not to check, as it say. Always double check. So that's up. That's up. Take that. Take off power. Or emergency stop. Let's lock that up. System A. We are looking good. We got a BA. I think we might just quickly hop out of the cab quickly just to see what's going on around us. Nice. Nothing on the runway, we're clear on the runway, we're good for business. We're good for business. Okay, our tug's getting a bit confused. Yes, reverse up like that. Might be a bit big, this tug. Lock. View. We'll hop back in. So it's good, already start. Let's end of that we'll do is there. It means a bit of a turn. Pie, off you go. Okay, I think that's one engine creating power. Let's double check what's going on up here. So there we go. Almost ready to restart GUI, and we can start get going. We'll turn off GUI. Are we up there yet? Getting there. I know I turned that on a bit earlier. That's 15. What's it to go to about that? It's a bit of a cheat. Precisely how you meant to do this. Go back to flaps 11. There we go. Few days, and I think we are ready to taxi in 1 minute. So turn those on. Turn those lights on. Happy days. Go back up like that. Starter pumps can go off. That can go off. That can all go onto there, and flap recorder, parking brakes, happy days. Parking brake off. Okay, round 3. We'll see how this goes. So let's get on the taxiway. Yeah, load of clearance. Happy days. Should we looked very well. But the Wazman's over there. He's pulled over a flying car. Wow, the car's gone into that building. Okay, I think the smart thing before entering this is we'll put that on there. We'll lock my display there. Then we will. Sorry about this. My display that I'm watching has gone to sleep. taking far too long. Not the one I'm gaming on. It's a PC. There we go. Got chat back up. Happy days. So we are LPMA, LPMA. One way at 0.5. Back. Try. Okay, here we go. Stabilizer. Yeah, she always tells me off about stabilizer in this for some reason. Let's have a quick look. See, we want to go up to altitude of 7,000. Flight deck just turned on. That's good. Do a bit of a quick check-see. Just making sure we are not going to wipe anybody out. Don't know ART, I'm going to leave that because that probably ain't so good. Let's put 2 go ready to rock and roll. And then we will take off. Turn that bad boy on. Ready to rock and roll? Well, at least to get around 2 on takeoff though. Look at the benefits. Look at the pros. Bit more practice on takeoff I'll get from this. This is the dodgy bit. And we'll gradually spin her around. Hard turn. Probably getting a little bit fast for real life. Spin around. There we go. Boom. Not perfect, but in fact, before I faff about, let's say LPMA. Right at 0.5. So flaps are set, emergency brakes are set, eventually everything's set now. There we go, let's go for it. I'm going to put a bit of forward pressure on to my yoke. Might help just to turn off newsreel steering actually, but and taking off maybe. Using a bumpy. There we go, and we can then. She did not really want to leave the ground there, and we'll just fly her slightly manually. because she does not like to be taken over from at low altitude. That's one thing I know about her. And we'll knock the flaps up. And gears need to come up to make it all nice and pretty. Let's put those away. Don't use those. Decline mode. Let's see what we've done here. So we are in nav track mode, vertical speed of alt hold. Why is she wanting to track into the ocean all the time? This is what I find quite amusing. She's normally very well behaved. She probably does not like to be on show, that's why. So that's working. Max select speed, select FMS override. It's me keeping an eye on the altitude here because she is not enjoying this very much whatsoever. What have I done wrong here? Nav. She wants to really go down for some reason. She's got obsession with crashing. And now she's tracking. Now she's tracking. Sorry guys, I'm just seeing what's up with her. She's... There we go, to nav. We're going to track back on. Okay, what's going on there? Let's boot legs. Okay, let's have a quick look, see what's gone on here. It's nav track. Limit our turn. Let's go back up to 10,000, I think. Let's go. Okay, she's being suicidal. I can see it. Let's see what she's gonna do. Let's. Well, she really wants to go under. Let's. Okay. I wonder. Let's pause sim. Let's exit here. Yeah, this is quite entertaining, isn't it? Me watching me take off MD-80. This is a little bit embarrassing. Right, let's log off. Yes, I'm not looking like an idiot, total idiot on there. VAT Sim. I'm seriously not doing this. Let's go onto here. Flight configure. Edit failures. Come on, don't freeze on me. Don't freeze on me. Okay. 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 What I'm going to do is we'll go back to the airport. We might not fly with some VAT Sim now. So plugins. We're going to have a look, see if I am missing something here. Let's start from basics here. So we've plugged in ground power. So that's all on. So yeah. So those were on. Okay, we're going to have to. Okay, yeah, let's open up a new aircraft. Sorry about this, guys. It's turning out to be more of an experimental checking what's wrong with my flying. You know, I am a bit shocked at what's going on. Let's go back in here. Start new flight. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That's just a beeping thing that I can't sort out on my watch for some reason. Always goes off around now. Right, we'll give it one more go. I want to actually problem solve this time and try and work out what I'm doing wrong. Hello, that guy. Welcome to our Steam. I'm sorry about this. This seems to be a bit of a chaotic sort of stream. What do you mean I do not know? I think you are new to the stream, so welcome anyway. I do apologise about what's gone on. It's not been my day with flying today. So let's connect. Whoops. Let's go into there. GPU. let's lock that there. Let's turn that on there. Turn that on. There we go. Let's go into menu. Aircraft management, weight kilograms. Close doors, close, DP1, GPS. Okay, let's go for this low. Good thing is, I can now remember our airport. LPMA. LPMA. Now, what I need to do is then go up to a line, clear that. But do what I used to do, is copy that. So I'm just limiting down what I could be doing wrong. Let's lock that there like that. LPM LXGB to LXGB. L. Okay, activate. So how much fuel have we got? Okay, I need to fuel this aircraft. Flight. Wait, imbalances. Okay, that would do there. Done. Apply. Okay, that's correct. 62 reserves of 5. $32,000. That might have been what I've forgotten to put in. Take off. I'll call it about 21 Celsius because that was it was about half an hour ago. Departure 05. Same departure again. Execute. Delete that. Okay, execute. Let's check on this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, that's looking okay. True. So that there I think's okay. index, root, legs. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. We have got speeds all set up. Ooh, that's interesting. So that reminds me. Set up. What's our first set speed? 160. Nav. Okay, we are business. Let's arm that. Get the pumps all going. So that should start up. That might help if I had left turned the battery on as well. I'm too scared. Check this. So that's normal. On. Auto. Supply off. Auto. Arm that. Seatbelt lights are on. So we get rid of the ground power unit, that's done. Those are all on. That's ready. So okay, that's okay. We will squawk. Yep, sorry about this guys, I'm just staying very focused to try and work out what I may have done wrong. Airport. I think part of the issue is just probably me just probably having to pay a bit more attention. Is it very laggy, is it? Yeah, sorry about that guys, I just didn't notice. Hi again, Jocko 3, and hi that guy. Edward, stop. Is anybody else finding it laggy? It could be just upload or something like that. But I must admit, I'm watching off my stream, but it would be very hard for me to actually see the lagginess. The only delay I have is the natural delay, as I can see it on my display, the delay of when I receive information to me responding it, which is normal, but I'm not too sure why. I'll have a look see in a minute once we get up why it might be. I don't want to play with it too much because it's up to a level where it's actually working and YouTube says it's stable. Don't need those on. Anti-collision lights. Turn that on so it's on. We don't need ring lights. Turn this on just for the sake of it. So then that's all worse. Power that up. I think the tug's having a mental half hour again. So we're up on there, those are up. Don't normally touch anything down here, but we'll have a good look see. It's VHF information. There's nothing behind me except from fuses. Nothing up there. Okay, we look to be ready to rock and roll. I think it's hooking up. Your watch is going to work now. Yeah, I do apologise if it is very laggy, but that go in. Goodbye. There you go. Done. We up to turn over? Yes, we are. Fuel's all on. It's all good. Yeah, this is coming to be quite comedic at the moment, isn't it? I will openly admit. And trust me, this is not meant to be. But you can only play with the cards that you dealt. And I say, you know, you can only try and try, it's only a sim. So you can have failures all day, as long as you learn by mistakes. It's not real life, this. And this is why I'm not a pilot. And plus, I'm not, you know, properly trained either, so you can't really say I'm a pilot either. So what we do is that span up. Span up. There we go, that's correct. We can now knock off that. Turn the APU off. Hey, I said APU for so that's on auto, so that all should auto manage. Norm. Norm, normal. Normal. It's normal. Okay, there you go. It's a bit delayed. Make sure we got no messages in there. Nope, no messages in there. What have we got? Flight recorder, that's okay. So, yeah. It's all off. So ignition system go there. That can go on to auto. Okay, we are in business. We should be in business. So go flaps 5 take off this time. So we'll turn those on for the moment. Don't need ring lights. Leave Toga off the moment. We've set those. RTO, happy days. Is it very laggy all the time? And whereabouts, can you say whereabouts you live as well, just so I can work out the possible causes? If you don't mind, just say, you know, England, US, wherever it may be. Since we're off VAT Sim now, I'll just stroll straight onto the runway. I can take it there's nothing. Hey, that car's still there. Policeman's not though, that's interesting. Yeah, I do not know what's going wrong. Altitude's good on there. I'll probably get course set when we're pointing down the runway. Thing is, everything else seems normal. You know, she seems to handle fairly normally. Or unless I've done something, and you know, with either the sim and the sim, I don't think no, it shouldn't happen. You know that I've done something that has broken the sim. Surely not, because I took off earlier. But then again, I had that unexplained pull to the left, which either I've set one of my controls up wrong, or I've knocked something when setting up settings somewhere, and it's somehow screwed with the game. So we'll do a line up, then we'll get the bearing done. Not perfect, but it will do. It will do. Okay, the parking brakes works this time. And what we'll do. Oh, it seems to be playing ball now. That's positively up, and that looks like it's going to curve off once we turn it on. So, you know, I think, I'm not saying I've fixed it, but it's looking a bit better. Okay, Flaps are set. Radar is off. Let's turn the radar on. So there we go. Oops. Toga power. That might just help. Well, I mean, for stock scenery, this is pretty good. You know, this isn't bang on the airport, but it's not far off. It's got the actual parking area that's here that I've noticed by looking online and on that add-on scenery. That's kind of bizarre. But oh well, that's one of those things. Let's put a bit of forward motion on, as I should be doing. How are we doing on speed? Oh, sorry, a bit too mental. She's kind of heavy. Gears are up. Gears going up. Yeah, she seems to be being very suicidal for some unknown reason. I am not feeling it. Now she's putting to the right. Let's slow her down a bit. She's pulling quite heavily to the left now, which sort of aligns herself with okay. Is this her now playing ball? Is that what I've done wrong there? Not set the auto throttle. Right, let's see what she's doing. Let's see what she's doing. So she's in alt hold. Let's go to nav. So she should now navigate. She might be trying to level out. We'll see what she's up to. Seeing as it's looking promising, guys. Not the best takeoff ever. We'll just turn those off now. Okay. The auto throttle seems to be doing its thing. That's good. Take it off toga. It's probably not good for it to stay in toga so long. Okay, is everything being reset? I can go back off. That's better. So, 18 nautical miles away from DTW. Let's go back to route. Let's zoom out, see where we are actually. Pooh-Bah. We're going to Pooh-Bah. Next. This could be part of our Deegan. Pooh-Bah. Legs. There you go, Pooh-Bah 49, 250, 11,000. What altitude are we now? That's when if I change to 11,000. Then we're going to strap to. Okay, we're in business. We're in business anyway. I'll just take you up now. UK southeast. Okay, that's bizarre. Is it still legging out, I assume? What do while we're in the climb? We'll have a little look-see. Okay, you won't see me do the page, you're only 6, I'm using OBS. Tools. Scenery. File. Settings. Just shout and scream if something goes wrong. That's probably not the best of views ever. Stream. Bit reach. Okay, I don't know if that's done anything, but we'll have to see. What I'm going to do is set a little bit of background music, if that's alright. If it's too loud, let me know. I do apologise about that. I'll try to respond as very soon as I can to any chat that comes in. Yeah, because I'm up in the northeast myself, where I live, or that sort of region, just north of York and all that. So really, it can't be that bad. I know it's 720p, so it's not really the best quality image in the whole world, but it's more or less what I can stream at. There is a bit of a delay in the stream that I can see anyway. That's been quite natural, I think. That's not following quite live. The other solution that I have, it's not ideal. Just 1 second. Stream optimizations. At the moment, it's optimized for interaction, low latency, or optimal. Oh, I can't do it at the moment. Can't really change those settings. And if I wanted to, not without stopping the stream. Because on my monitor it's going between green, very good, and between orange, which means that viewers may be experiencing minor issues, which yes, it's an issue if you're seeing it, which is kind of irritating. I'm just trying to work out how to solve it for you. Just quick check how the plane's doing. 10,000. Whereabouts are we now? Go up this cloud layer. Make it a bit more interesting. The only downside not being a VAT Sim, I can't monitor it on my iPad whereabouts we're at, which I should turn it off before I start wasting power on it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. One second, this probably might be a resolution issue, this, according to what my things are saying. Let's go for settings, video. Everything code is okay, it's very fast. Yeah, the only other thing I can try is with stopping the stream. Okay. The thing is, OBS says it's all fine, it's uploading fine. But it could be a YouTube thing this as well, which is kind of irritating. The other solution that I've noticed, that it seems to work fine on my streaming, is to watch it maybe at half a minute behind. So that's sort of how my monitoring system sort of works. I'm not saying it's best, but I think so I can change the resolution. I know it's not ideal at all. So I am seriously trying to work on this, trying to work out what I can do at the moment to try and optimise things. Just some of the things means stopping the stream. Let's make sure the banking has been set to a reasonable amount. There we go. Oops, we got flaps over speed. Why have we got flaps over speed when the flaps are up anyway? Interesting. Interesting dilemma. Let's have a quick look see outside. Yeah, flaps are definitely up. Yep, they're all in. I love this aircraft, I really do. Even though all the dramas it's given me today. It is nice, this game, really is. Let's hop back inside, let's do a quick sit rep what's going on. Okay, so we need to through Tagido, which we need to be going up to 32,000 without zooming in. Here we go, it's on VNav now, it's working, I'm still in climb. Once we do this final climb, I'll put it into cruise mode. There we go, that's better. We'll do a quick check to make sure we are fully optimised, that's off. Oh, it's me having a bit of lag then. Yep, everything looks good to me. Let's check the engines, make sure they're all optimal. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. On the thin red line, as they would say. Yeah, so we're basically flying as it says, we're flying from Madeira to Gibraltar. So it's not that far, about an hour and a half in total. And that reminds me, I've forgotten to set the clock again. Me and the clock don't get up. Keyboard over here for this. Sorry for... I know you probably got the message through verbally. I think really it's not my uploader, it's somewhere between the uploader and Steam. I think to rectify it we probably need stop the stream to fiddle around with it, which is just probably best to fight with it at the moment. But I'll remember it for next time. It's a very hard thing to monitor, I think, if your stream's lagging by yourself, so I do appreciate any feedback on any issues. You know, it'd be nice if has it improved a bit, or is it sporadic? What I'll do is I'll play with a few more settings just to make sure. Settings. The thing is, my kilobytes a second are very good. It's managing 30 frames a second on this, with only 5% of my CPU usage, which is quite good actually. I'm not recording on this device, I'm allowing YouTube to do that. I've only got 11 drop frames, which is, I think that's okay. Go back into settings. Yeah, I think my recorder side of things is all fine on its upload. The upload on this is all green and fine, there's no dramas on this, so I think it is definitely between here and YouTube where the main dramas are going on. And the only thing I can think of that I can do on YouTube that would sort it, I'll just double check. Yeah, it's not going to allow me to do that without restarting the stream altogether. And to change the resolution as well, which might be the other issue on this. Don't get too obsessed with this. I'll sort it out later on when I finish the stream for next stream. But thank you very much for informing me of the issue. Okay, let's start having a look on the far out map. Let's cheat a wee bit. Let's have a look see on here. VFR. If anybody knows how to fully zoom out on this, it would be very, very appreciated. Okay. But I'm getting a flaps overspeed. And yet, a flaps ain't out. Which is fairly interesting. So what we're hoping in now is that my flight plan is okay. So next page. Buddha. We are zooming quite far out on there, so that's why I can see all that. What we'd start to do is start planning the descent. This is the exciting bit. So what I'll do, I'll quickly hop out to here. Let's zoom back out there. Let's zoom into here. Runway 09, here we come. I do actually have the landing shots somewhere around here that will sort of wing this a wee bit, even though it is one of the world's most dangerous landings. This, okay, so we want to go into Depart arrive. We have no approach. Okay, we are going to have to seriously wing this in, I think. Erase that. Make sure this is on airport spot mode, which it is. Go back to legs. I'm going to try and work this out. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way by the looks of it, because some reason my FMC does not, you know, the last time I went it did recognise the runways and everything. Oh well. So this should be top of climb here, TC. More like it. Yeah, so this is a bit the quiet leg, I think. The time or ponder. So Abdua is something like that. So when we get to Linto, I think it is, we have to then start seriously thinking about descent. Right, or before then, what? Get a boa would probably descend at a boa. But it does look pretty good. Quite amazing, to be honest. Doing the freaky look out of the aircraft. Yeah, I think the MD-80 is certainly very fun. I don't take what you see me fly it today as, but I do find this a very fun, enjoyable aircraft to fly. Way round the below jets as the top of descent anyway, so that's when we'll start bringing her down, I think, and to reduce her speed, I think. This is a very slippy aircraft when we go down, so there will be a lot of air brakes, I think, on the way down on descent. As long as she does not do a bizarre pull to the left, which, if it does it again, pull to the left in this aircraft, there definitely must be something wrong with either setting I've knocked in the sim somewhere, or it's something just not right somewhere. It's just, I don't perceive it's me then making the error. I do love the detail in there, you know, looking underneath here, seeing all the wiring. If I were a pilot, which I'm not, I can admit, I'm just an enthusiast, I just like the sense of controlling an aircraft flying in the sky. I don't realistically foresee myself as becoming a pilot. My medical is my education, and also financial side as well. Becoming a pilot is just far too great. That's why I have huge respect for people who do go for it. It is a massive risk, dependent on the situation. So good on you. Who was it who said straight for be a pilot? I think it was Jocko33 said he was trying to be a pilot or studying. So full respect there, you know. Good on you. Yeah, sorry about this. I'm sort of just looking around my own cabin here. But if I were a pilot, I'd be quite proud to fly one of these. Even though I think they are phasing these ones, if not already phased out. Well, not already phased out, but I think it's not as many as there used to be. That makes no sense what I said there, but in other words, it is dying breed for obvious reasons. I mean, you can see how they've done some of the reflections here. They've sort of done it so if you're sat from here, but still it's very good, it's believable, it's plausible. But I mean, if you sat on this side, it is a bit, if you're doing the co-pilot thing, which, you know, I would love to do multi-crew sometime. I mean, I'll probably make a reasonable co-pilot, I think. I really am downgrading myself here. I really am smacking myself around. I'm saying a pretty bad day, that's probably what it is. I think this is probably what it is you shouldn't go into these aircraft being cocky and thinking, yeah, I know how to use this aircraft. It'll bite you in the arse as soon as you say that. But okay, I don't know everything about this aircraft, so I'm still learning it. Still a lot to learn, you know, as you may have seen. You know, there's still quite stuff I've missed, FMC wise, or flight management computer. Either way, whichever side of the track you come from, that I'm still working on. I'm better than I used to be. I'm getting there with it. I'm not the strongest person with that all day long. I much prefer the flying aspect, but I do like flying airliners though. That's the thing. So it is a thing I have to learn. Get more of the grasp of. Sorry, I am looking around, trying not to make too dizzy. Looking around, okay. Let's see where we are. Top of climb, we've got a bit further to go than that. Top of descent. And we are into the fun of it. Luckily enough with Gibraltar, I think, as long as it's not too cloudy, because of the WOP and everything, it should be reasonable to come in. Or it shouldn't. It's a hard approach, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to get cocky here. It is going to. It's quite easy to find the airport, you know, you just look for that rock and it's to, as long as you're on the right side of it, it's to the left of the rock. Or if you're coming up from the north, it's to the right of it. Or northeast. Yeah, so we're just cruising along, there's, as you do in these aircraft. They're doing well. It's a bit of a humorous day, I think, in the flying realm for me. Look a bit embarrassing in some senses, but equally, I'm a novice pilot, it's to be expected. These hiccups do happen, and I think being on a live stream like this, it shows nothing is staged. And if you have stuck with me throughout, full respect, you know, thank you very much. I wouldn't mind any feedback, any comments. I said I'm still learning it, so if you know it better than me, you know, give me some hints and tips, you know, if you want. Anything you want to see, anywhere you want me to fly from and to, or to anywhere in particular, from anywhere. Any ideas for different flights? Maybe on the plane side as well, you know, so I wouldn't mind to see you fly a 747, or keep it realistic though, you know, I do have a reasonable fleet. I don't have everything, but I can see what I can do, or I'll try and get to the nearest thing. I must admit, I might try and stream, not tonight probably, but maybe after this week at work, or when I get back from work. It'll be a very short fly in it, the PMDG 747 on P3D. The only thing that winds up with P3D though is the VAS memory issues that you get, especially if you're in a high detailed airport or something like that and you crash out. That's the only thing that winds me up with it. I know, yes, I should have probably waited for the release this year, which will be probably 64-bit, which should resolve those issues. But oh well. Sorry, I am looking around a bit much. Let's hop outside. It's pretty boring flying over the ocean. I know I'm in American Airlines as well on this. I normally try and fly British Airways, but I don't think they had it, not in recent colours. Plus the American Airlines livery, and this one does look very nice. Now, I do love the detail of this aircraft. Roughly out that way would be probably Africa, out that way. In vaguely, not precisely, but Gibraltar's obviously ahead of us, roughly. Probably off to the left hand side a wee bit. But if you're liking what you see, just please add a like, please comment below. I will be leaving this video up on my channel once it renders out after the stream. So if you want to watch it out in all its glory, with all my faffing around with trying to sort out the stream and all that, all the dramas, Now I don't stream that often, and it's something I keep promising I'm going to do more, and I really do want to do more of it. But I think it is a thing that has its own issues. From upload, so it could be my internet maybe, but I've got a funny feeling it's some sort of communication issue between YouTube and myself somewhere. I think it could be a resolution size issue. But the only way that I can rectify that properly is to stop the stream. And I'm a bit too far into it now to stop to have another 2-part broadcast. Which I'm a bit mixed if I should. If you really want me to, just please comment. If it's a supported view, I will do it. Just I don't want to end it and restart it a bit later on. Even though I can pause the sim. Especially since I'm not on VAT Sim now. As I said, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. As I said, please like, please subscribe as well. I also have a channel donation that's new to the channel, which I've set up. Don't feel forced into donating, you don't have to, but I would like to make it clear what it's for. It's just mainly to pay in what it is for the channel. So it'll pay for aircraft like this, it'll pay for the other game I play, which is Elite and Dangerous, if you don't follow me on that. Okay, make a slight turn by the looks of it. Just, in other words, it helps the channel out. It's all, the money will go back into the channel at the end of the day. That's my mission goal with that money. If I receive anything on that front, it will go towards, you know, primarily between flight simulating, which are more likely most of it will go into, because it's an expensive hobby. And for content, I'm looking at doing some reviews on aircraft as well, which hopefully will be coming up. As a novice pilot, I will highlight, I'm not highlighting as a pro pilot, or pro simmer, shall I say. Or shall I say, I'm a novice simmer, I'm not even a pilot. Don't fiddle with planes, start descent now. Let's have a little look-see. Let's go in and see where we're at. I probably do need to check what score is. So we're at top of climb. What I might do, I might descend down to about 25,000, I think. Yeah, 24,000. So we're going to start the descent down to there. We will reduce the speed down a smidge. Yes, I know. 100% how it's meant to be done. She is a very slippy aircraft, don't forget that. I've got a sneaky feeling we're not too far out. We're 79 knots. Yeah, we'll descend down to 26,000, I think. We've still got a bit of the way to go. We've still got over 100 nautical, nearly 200 nautical miles off. Bear in mind, I've got this zoomed all the way out. Because really we've still got a bit of way to go till top of descent really, which is I think really when I should start descent, but just to make myself feel a bit better, we'll go a bit down. Leave it on that. A bit more speed brakes I think. Also reduces how far we got to go to. .28. So we're getting close to getting warm. First. Let's see if it'll auto. Just go to held hold. There we go, slow it down. That's good. She's holding. She's working it out. Yeah, this plane you do need to do some stuff when you descend. You can't just leave it as it is and descend. I think you would get a very serious crash landing out of it. And that's not really the point of flight simulating. In my eyes, personally, I don't go around to deliberately crash an aircraft. Even though it would be quite hilarious. I think the chances are today, how it's going to be a very exciting landing either way. The important things for me is going to have to set light speed, come in. This aircraft you have to come in reasonably fast than you would probably normally, but not taking the nick obviously. Just because of this design of the aircraft, I think. Still take it reasonably slow in it to play it safe. Let's hop outside, it looks pretty nice out there. External circular. Oh, look at that sunset. take a photo of that bad boy. Let's just move that out of the way. Number one. Yeah, we're still quite far out because you can't even see the land yet. I know it's quite hazy, so it's going to happen very fast. But we're doing well. It's going fine. I'm enjoying myself. It's just tingles with live streaming, which I'm actually enjoying. I'm enjoying live streaming. It's just, as I said, getting all the stuff ironed out. And I can only get better with time. I'm certainly a lot more confident than I used to be in the past with talking through stuff and trying to feedback off chat as well. So, as I said, any questions? Just keep it obviously game related and sensible. Be the other one. I don't mind a bit of humour. Especially if Air Starlark, which anything can happen and anything's possible. Just roll the dice. Yeah, but as I've said many a time, the detail on this aircraft I find is amazing. They've done a hugely amazing job with this, which I believe it's Rotate Sims that made this. And all thumbs up to them. This, if I were to recommend a passenger aircraft for anybody in X-Plane, this would be it. Obviously depend on your taste. If you like a bit of the old classical airline or a mix of the modern, this is it. It's just not like an Airbus. If I hop into the cab, in the Airbus, this would just make sense. You just work in normal flows, up and down, and the same with the Boeings, really. Very much the same. But with this, you got stuff everywhere. You got like your master switch here, your power bit. So it makes sense. So if you admit, you got the APU stuff here. But you got bizarre things like you got the lights are here and here. That's okay where it is. I'm not saying it's wrong with all the stuff. The other issue is where they put this display here. It's right behind, so you have to sort of, real life, lean up like this, which I can do using track IR, but I'm being lazy. Leave it out the way. And also, I'd like that you can move the sunshade around. So if you can blind it, leave it up at the moment. Stick that one up. You can do the same with that one as well. I like the sky windows up here, even though if it is obviously got the sun up, there's nothing to block it out. Which, not being fully prepared for this, but there is a pilot on YouTube. You may have heard about it before if you've watched reviews of this on certain other YouTube channels. I don't want to name names because I'm going to muck up the names of naming them. And he's a real life pilot, done a proper overview about the quirks of flying this and the pros and cons of it and the bizarrities of this, the stuff that you'll miss being on the Boeings and the Airbuses. Okay, we're not getting too far out now, to be honest. I better put a bit more air brake out. actually is a very slippery aircraft. This will run away from you faster than you can shake a stick. So we are 59 nautical miles away from the next waypoint. Now, I think it's probably a good idea to start to bring her down. What plugins do I use? Okay, here we go. Let's pause my camera. I'm currently rocking River Engine XM That's that there. I've also got the Rotate MD-80 stuff just there. I've set it to live weather, real time of day as well, all that such like. FMC I use on the odd aircraft, not that commonly, but it's there. X-Acres, what's that part of? Actually, let's go to plugin manager. This might be a bit more. Now, I do have real world weather connector. I don't know if it works with XM, but that's one when I had. I've forgotten what it is, but it should be installed. I don't think it is here. Sorry about that. So basically, I do have real world weather connector, but I don't know if it works with XM. That's from my prior rev engine. To stop any confusion. I've got Tug Master for my tug. XFMC, Squawkbox or VAT Sim, XM. That's part of EDKK. That is, I've got the modified version of Gatwick. That's Gatwick. That is. That is KDFW, which is I've forgotten the name of that one. Is that that's? I know it's US. Oh yeah, Dallas, Salt Lake. I've got a few other places as well. Sorry about this, I'm just thinking what's gone there. I've got a few of add-ons. I've got the Washington add-on installed as well on this. I've got Dallas, as you've seen, Fort Worth. A couple other US airports. I've got Florida as well, and also I've got Florida ground textures. I've got a free VFR version of the UK. I've got who made that. It is on explain.org's on the free download side of explain.org website. Also, I've got the free version of Liverpool. And I forgot where it is. 1 second. I can probably find out the stuff for you here and now. Actually, what I'll do, as I said on the earlier on today, I'll create a video on what all my plugins and mods are precisely, because as you can hear, I'm just sort of going off the top of my head at the moment. But what I'm using at the moment is XM, what you can see. I've got Rotate's MD-80, which I've talked about already. This will probably be the aircraft I'm doing the first review on. I'll open it, probably. Just because believe it or not, I'm fairly competent in this. I'm not trying to get cocky in it. As I said, don't get cocky in this aircraft. Actually, I don't need to put that on at the moment. I'll make it work a bit too hard there. Yeah, okay, so we're starting our... Yeah, you can see it now. So after get here, if I drop down to about 20,000, it's going to be probably pretty cloudy. But hopefully the cloud base isn't going to be that much of a drama. I think that was just a bit of a processing issue I had then. But overall, it runs pretty smooth for me. It's about, on average, about 20 to 25, 30 frames, give or take. And bear in mind, I'm streaming at the moment. It is a nice evening. I can admit, it is a nice evening. This is amazing. So what I'll do, I'll pop into here. I've already got some of the stuff up from when I was. Let's get rid of that. Let's just hop outside for a look at it. Just appreciate the outside of it while we can. It's pretty clear out of that way. Even though I have noticed, certainly when I flew down the other day from Manchester to Madeira in this, but there was a square tile that wasn't really rendering in any river, which was a bit bizarre. But this looks like it's not a perfectly square shape, so I wonder if that's meant to be like that. I'm not too excited, that's fine. So we'll take another picture there, I think. And I think we'll take a picture there as well. Sorry about this, guys. I do like this game, it does look awesome. Yeah, no problems, Edward Stock. Thank you very much for watching anyway. It is very much appreciated. I do like people asking questions. As you see, I probably go a bit too much on, ramble on. Too much. But this excites me. I do really enjoy this game. Yes, it's monotonous when you're in the cruise, I admit. I think this helps my live stream, that it can take my mind off it. Hopefully not too much. Okay, I probably need to hop back into the cab now, or into the cockpit. Keep going to the cab. There's my ex-tanky coming out there. We'll leave it at that for a little bit till we made this after this turn. I'm starting to wander off the nav there by the looks of this. Making sure she holds the altitude, she might want to hop up following the there we go, we're losing a bit of track there, I think. So it might be a dark landing actually, by the time we get in. Which will make it nevertheless another quite interesting landing. At least with the landing lights it might help. Okay, let's do our pre-checks, just starting. The only thing I would like to have on this aircraft, I know it's a nicety, is to have a PA system built in, a bit like you had on the flight factor aircraft I was flying earlier, where you can click on the board and you go like the takeoff, the landing, whatever. You know, in the cruise, we're climbing, put your seatbelts on. Having the PA system. That's only a nicety, or a nice little thing. It's not all what this is about, but it does add to the game, I think. Just trick is keep an eye what it's saying there as well. Yeah, sorry if you hear that, that's probably my cat in the background there. Seeking some attention. What time are we on? 20:31 UK time. Yeah, I'm at work tomorrow, but I'm on nights tomorrow, so I can actually afford to be up most of the night if I wanted. To get myself into sync of night work. So I'm not saying I'm going to do another live stream tonight, but I might have a bit more of a gaming session after this. Might have a quick break, and we'll see. I do play on a few other games, but you know, this is more of a hobby. This flight simming, I do get quite a big kick from this. I do play like games a bit like Squad and that, as part of a clan. But as a whole, I play a lot of this now, and I do like Elite and Dangerous as well. As you may see on the channel, I haven't done a lot of videos on it as of late. Now, I want to do more content from the channel, which I can probably see myself do more flight sim now as well. I'll try and do, as I keep promising with Elite, create more content for it, but I think the flight sim is just far more stuff to do with it. That like this, I can just live stream when I'm having a flight. This is actually a planned flight I wanted to do. This one. So that's top of climb there, it should be. We'll go down. Slowly going down to 21,000 feet. Just because I can. This is another trick I was shown, or what I've studied, is to put a bit of your air brakes out if you're not aware, which I found quite useful. To reduce how long it takes you to go down. But there's not a huge issue with... Just knock it down to about 1,000. Not that far out, to be honest. Yeah, so if I was following that, I'm going to be at 32. Yeah, 32,000 feet over where I need to be. Which would not be very good at all. I won't put these out because apparently when you put these out, these can... Actually, this is a good experiment. Let's... Actually, I think it has added a smidge bit of drag. And what that was doing was putting out, so I can show you on this. Let's get the circular. Putting out these lights here, these come out. Apparently, from the pilot who gives us a chat about the pros and cons and, you know, the bizarrity, shall I say, of this aircraft. He says if you stick these out, he's very good on apparently on landing to cause a bit of drag. So he can always sticks them out even if he doesn't need them. And I think that's Africa down there. Yeah, we're starting to lose a lot of light now. Sorry about that, it's my cat in the background again, causing trouble. this is a really nice game. It's the detail of it. It can get shockingly amazing to the point, you know, you can believe this was real life. I mean, this isn't 100% maxed out, but it's not far out. Maxed out this game. If you have any more questions or any other queries, just feel free to ask. You know, I don't bite. I'll try and keep it fairly brief, with commas. So let's hop back in to the cockpit. Starting to hit the cloud layers here, so this is what might make it quite an interesting landing. Okay, so what we'll do is start to drop it right down now, so we'll take it down to 10,000. Drop it quite bad, and we will slow her down a wee bit as well. Probably there. Let's stick a bit of air brakes out. May have left this to be a bit tight, but we might be able to pull this off. That's good. We're in the outer bit of cloud layer now. We can see the light vaguely. Go on. Just putting the lights on because it's getting quite dark out there, and we are now going almost towards the transition altitude. Okay, I think we're hitting a bit of turbulence now. So that's about 240 now. So can we get any eyes on yet? So look at this. Still a little ways out. About 40, 50 odd nautical miles out. So still, we're probably doing this a little bit early. But I want to get eyes on so I can try and get the approach reasonably alright. I think this is probably the other side of the channel. That is not Gibraltar down there, by the way. That's the airport there. No, I'm not using ATC at the moment because I was going to do it early on Pilot Edge. Not Pilot Edge, on VAT Sim. But with some issues I had earlier, I just chose it's probably best to take off without being VAT Sim, because I was just constantly taking off before to solve an issue with this aircraft, which was me. So there's no ATC at the moment. I do apologise. I know it says in the comments down below that we're doing a VAT Sim. We were doing it early on VAT Sim, but because of technical issues, I've chosen not to. But I wanted to carry on with the flight and see how we get on. But most of the videos I'm aiming to do on the channel on this format will be on VAT Sim. Most of the time will be the main objective. And also hello the flying guy as well. I do appreciate you watching along. We are now approaching our descent and landing. It's getting very exciting now. This is the exciting part of it. You're probably a little bit early out, but I want to probably break this cloud layer. Even though I've got anything, it's quite a low set cloud layer, which is nevertheless going to make things interesting at best. What I'll do, probably a bit turbulent around here, but it's semi to be expected. Oh, let's drop down to there. Yeah, so it's going to be a very turbulent landing, I think. Dual speed yet again. 210. Okay, so now we're approaching the area. We're going to have to probably get an autopilot or off autopilot very soon. We are I think I know what caused that. That was my flaps. Oh shit. Forgive my language. Yeah. There we go, we found the channel of Gibraltar. Okay, that sums up my day. Yeah, I know it's too dark. Okay. Let's... Look, there's Gibraltar, or we're in that area. Yeah, yeah, that's what happened there. I think really what I need to turn off realistically is probably, which I thought was turned off, partly, is failures. I think that could be my issue, that I've either knocked something to do with failures. It's just that isn't too bad. I've got this all this way flying the aircraft as a novice without actually overly breaking it. So I would say that would be yeah, I've come far, yeah. It is dark. It would have got here at dusk or where it was a bit brighter if we didn't have the dramas earlier. I think this is just things to learn from. This is live stream issues, technical issues of flying, live streaming. So yeah, that was funny. That was hilarious. Opiate me. It's funny that I did deliberately do that. I wasn't aware. I think I must have failures turned on. That's where on earth is failures in here? Oh, not on there. Just think we'll see through here for any failure things or. There we go. That's probably my issue there. Remove flying surfaces when over speed OG. So that's why I bought the. That's what happened now. I must bought the flaps over speeded, which then they got damaged and they removed that, which then meant I went faster than over speeded, or and the knock-on effects. I don't mind that. I don't mind, that's fairly realistic. I think that might have been the issue there. We have come quite far for a novice pilot. Yeah, I know that. Issues that I need to work on. I don't know, I'm not going to be flying that today. Otherwise, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. All in all, I think, which is actually quite good. Good long stream, I admit. I'll take it as a practice flight. There's things to learn there which I've improved, I've learned from certain things. Some of the things is set up my sim correctly before flying. Might be the, the biggie. So if we were to go into here, failures, there's nothing set that I'm aware of. I checked this earlier, but I'll just make sure, double check things, double check twice. I'm sorry about this, I'm just showing some of the processes that I do. Yeah, so I'll take it as. Yeah, so but I'd like to say thank you very much for watching anyway. It is very much appreciated. I will stream more when I can, and I'll try and bring quality content where I can. I mean, some of this is out of my hands. So when you crash into the sea before you're landing because you overspeeded and you basically knocked out your flight surfaces. So I do understand the manner of flight, but you need to keep on forward momentum, and you can over G. But at the moment, at my level, I don't want to put too many restrictions onto my aircraft, because as you can see, this is what could happen, and this is probably what happened earlier. This probably explains a lot. Pros and cons, learning processes of going, figuring out what may have gone wrong. Is it the sim? Is it me? I can only find out properly now with doing another flight. I suppose I could do a touch and go from Gibraltar. Let's go. Let's do a quick touch and go from Gibraltar. Let's go. File. Actually, no. Let's go up here. Let's type in LXGB. So we'll do a quick takeoff. So treat this as a bit of a training run. This shouldn't take long whatsoever. Hopefully. And what we'll do, we'll change it to day. Done. I will do just a quick touch and go flight. Just because I needed practice. Okay, we are here. Okay. Also, Sim agrees. Need MD-80's part here. Okay, bear in mind that okay, that reminds me. Let's go open this. Sorry, flight down. I'm not taking this off. I'm going to practice in the MD-80. Even though I wouldn't mind to fly a bit more general aviation. You know, I do have some turboprops. I haven't installed them yet. They actually are very nice. I do like flying the turboprops. They are a bit of fun. You know, this is pretty cool. I haven't flown this yet. It's another video for another day, I think, for that one. Let's go start new flight. As commented there, I'll put it into daylight for this bit for the practice. For obvious reasons, it just makes things easier. So I'm just going to load in as you can see. Okay, we're going to commit the ground power. So we'll get a GPU in. This time we'll turn the battery on, might help. We are at L. Having a bit of a day and a half. GB. We're set. So re-zeroing track IR. Where are we? Align. Go. LXGB. Activate. Execute. iOS not. Okay, there we go. It's aligned. Depart. It's departing. Look, see, just to make sure we got this right. I think it's 09. We'll do a 09 takeoff. So that's a taxi down and a spin around at the bottom. Then the takeoff, fly around the rock effectively at low altitude. So I'm going to put the aircraft underneath a bit of strain doing this. and then pot. Arrive. Jalapenos. Erase that. It's interesting, it picked up the takeoff. You gave me the selection of which runway I want to take off, but it doesn't give me the selection of where I want to come in. Let's go to legs. Oops. Get that out of the tape for the moment. We're not trying to fly this bang on. Let's turn on airports, and we're going to do a visual fly around, I think. Just quickly fill out the port. Quite heavy on fuel, but five. Just make it up there. Go 50. Take off. It's 22 Celsius, quite warm here. That's good. Okay, we've done that bit. So we're not going to go up to there. Speed set 180. Just zoom in. Just reuse my chart for here, so we might be able to get a angle to fly in on. That's okay. Let's get this all set up. Oops. Start the APU. Which it is. There we go. It's starting. Normal, normal, normal. Yep. Nav. It's okay. Your damping. Leave that on. Normal. Test. Leave that off. It's okay. Leave that in there. There we go. It's picking up. Take off. There we go. And this will be probably the last bit, this as well. So we'll do a takeoff, landing, and I'll do a quick debrief, no matter how it all turns out. Be naughty, return of this on the car. That's it. We should have power. Plugins, reserved. Move that. And we'll then call the start. Cool. Done everything that we can do. Inwards, push straight back, I think. Go on, you can do it. There we go. We're locked in. Okay, start it in. Diffuse on. Fault there if I look to knock myself. What do this? Stop. Just. Yeah. We obviously have not got any pressure. Oh, now we have. Yeah, I think it's light boo boo there, but oh well. Go down. Actually, power on. That's because I knocked the start thing on the APU. That was my fault, that was. Hopefully I'm right. Enough power to stop. Here we have. Good days. So we have started one. Not the perfect of starts. Those, so let that get off. Cavity can probably go off. And there we go, just light swirly, which is a bit naughty. Leave those off the license, it's just as flying. And that's us ready to go. Off the rake off. Just going to taxi off. If anybody knows where the stabilizer is in here, just if you can just point it out to me. would be helpful. So it's going to be a little bit of a taxi down, I think. Let's not hit the hit those side the road sort of things. They've done a good job. This is stock, I believe. I don't think I've modified Gibraltar on here. I've tried on 10, but I have not modified Gibraltar as far as I'm aware. But it's very good for a stock Gibraltar. This. Here's the warship. Here's the Wazzers. Because the barriers stopped working, they've had to park a police car there. That's what's happened. But they haven't there though. I'll watch me taxi into the sea now. At least I don't think they all would. I don't know if they take off. I've never flown from Gibraltar myself, so I have a friend who's from Gibraltar at work, but aside from that, I've never really been to Gibraltar. Somewhere I probably will end up going. I wouldn't mind to go here. A very interesting place to go. Look at some of the forts. Check them out. But this is very good for stock. I've said this already, but wow. If you didn't own X-Plane 11, and you've never been here in X-Plane 11 before, and I did say this was not an add-on at all, you probably, or if I said this was an add-on, you'd probably slightly believe me. It wouldn't be the best add-on in the world, but still, it's a plausible add-on if it were. Well, it's not a good turning circle here, but we'll improvise and overcome. Nope, they have actually provided a turning area. Just don't go any further than the blue lights or you're into the sea. So flaps are set, brakes are set. Now it's all set. Bit of white braking. I'll throw the nose around a bit more. You can see why this is such an exciting airport to come in on. Such a short landing as well. So this is probably going to be a pretty short flight. More or less a circle. Not literally, but well, maybe semi-literally. But let's see where we get from. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's stick toga. There we go. That's one thing I forgot, toga. Here we go. Should be a bit lighter this time as well. There's a bit of rending issues there, either way. Skimming the sea. That wasn't perfect, I openly admit. Climb power. sharp bank here. Let's get myself up. Let's keep an eye on the level. There's the rock there. There's Gibraltar. So a slight bit of right rudder just to help her nudge her way around. Just a smidge, not a huge amount, just enough to pull her around, I think. Without having to bank too much. Alright, let's slow her down a wee bit. So what we're going to do is go over towards that side of the bay, and we're just going to come in straight on it. Without any puns. I'm not hugely confident, but we'll see what we can do. So select auto fossil, just because I can. Let that worry about our speed. Technically meant to fly over the bay, not going over any of the harbours, blah 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 blah. I understand why, because you don't want the locals getting too angry, especially since the politics in this region is not the best. So we go fly. We can do this, we can do this. We'll probably a little bit low. It's almost full flaps. Yeah, came a bit too hot. At least we landed. I think, yeah, I should have set water brakes, that's what I forgot. I came in a bit too hot. Nevertheless, it was a bit more forgiving that time. Yeah, I know, it's all on fire, it's blown up. Yeah. Either way, we made a landing. Yeah, I think we need to have a break today from Flight Sims. At least the auto reverse system worked. The auto brakes worked. It's on the one way, sort of, halfly. But thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated, and I do apologise about that, but as I said, that was a test flight. That was me winging it, with not using many aids at all. But at the end of the day, we made it onto the runway. At least the police are here to help. But aside from that, I'd like to say pause that because that noise is a bit too rumbly. I would like to say yet again, thank you very much again for watching the live stream. It seemed quite entertaining with me crashing. I think what it is, it's like I'm worked up because I crashed earlier. I'm quite overlooking things I probably shouldn't be worrying about and overdoing things and just doing things I probably shouldn't be doing. That's what I blame it on. Let's have a look see at the replay system quickly. Where is it? Oh, I've got no idea what it is. To be shouting at the toggle replay system. So we want to go back. Belt there. Play. Yeah, I think we're coming a bit too hot. I like it shows the flaps though. I think maybe I would have been better off not using the autothrottle, maybe manually doing it, maybe. But I think it's a hard one. I probably should have slowed down a lot earlier. It's me flaring a bit early because it's turning me off. I brought it back onto the runway more or less. Yeah, I was hitting the runway far too hard there. But as I said, at least we landed in one form or another. Alright, thank you very much again. I'll probably end it here. Yeah, still alive anyway. Yeah, I think that is the point. And thank you much for the comments there, Tells Glenn. It is appreciated. It is a bit pretty humorous. Yeah, and thanks for flying around. That was a bit of a mess around flight, I must admit. That was just me similarly practicing landing in semi-manual form without much thought about it. Not my finest hours today, but at least we achieved not learnt a lot, had some fun, put a smile on the faces. It's a bit of entertainment, watching the engines burn. Not fun for the passengers, I admit, not fun for the pilot really. I would have loved just to have a touchdown, smooth, taxi in, jobs are good and thumbs up. Yeah, just a bit too hard, yeah, I know. What I should have done is slow down a bit further out and maybe flared a bit better. I think I just came in slightly probably a bit too fast. That's the key thing, I think it was coming a bit too fast. And just, I should probably slowed out a bit further out, so I think I put the gears down at the right time. But I think it's just, I left things just a bit too late to the point I forgot to set the auto brakes quickly. That was in my head when I took off, that I need to reset the auto brakes to da-da-da-da. But it just completely left me. I just got too obsessed with getting the plane. And I getting the plane around, that was alright. I think I've done pretty well on getting it manually lined up, visually lined up. Was okay. Wasn't the perfect most lined up I've ever had. It's not my most perfect landing I've ever had, OP admit. Perfect landing I've ever had was, as I said, earlier on in the week when I landed at Madeira, believe it or not, on the hard approach. You would not believe me at all in this aircraft. You would not believe me on saying that, but seriously. But nevertheless, I'm going on. Yeah. Yeah, we all fail. That's the key things. It's, as I said, it's all about, as I was saying, self-assessment, which I'm doing. I'm sort of chatting it over. But thank you very much for your feedback. Please like if you liked it, or if you disliked it, dislike it. Please comment as well. I will leave this video up on my channel, especially if you weren't here on the live stream. Please subscribe as well. That's the other thing as well, for more content. Yeah, it's very much hit and miss. And you can see why pilots, it takes years to become, certainly to become a pilot you need over 10 years plus. Co-pilot, you know, you need to do, I think it's like 3 years worth of training all in all. And even then you're not really fully qualified to be co-pilot, but you're co-pilot nevertheless. Yeah, and thank you very much. I'll probably tip out from here, do my final thing. But yet again, thank you very much again for watching. It's been entertaining. I think that's a key thing about it, is to keep it fun, entertaining. I can only improve with time. And this is probably my first, not my first stream of Explain. I've done a few. But hopefully this is the first of recurring streams. So maybe once or twice a week or so, give or take. You know, don't aim for every week, but I'll try and release a live stream that I can, because this has been quite fun while I've been flying. It's passed some of the nothingness bits along a bit quicker than normal. But thank you again. Just let you know, channel information, don't have to, I've got a donation button that will be embedded in all stuff from now on, which all money, as I said earlier, will go towards the channel. I've got Twitter as well, so if you want to, you know, if you got Twitter, you know, link yourself on Twitter there as well. Not sound funny, but aside from that, that's all the updates to the channel. And thank you and goodbye, and have safe flying, and hope to see you next time. Over and out.